This wasn't a public high school, although I believe it was a charter school, because it's going to be unlikely that a regular state-sponsored public school is going to invite me in to debate a preacher, although it was a debate class. But I was inspired that the students seemed to catch on to what was going on, so at least I'm a little optimistic that they were reasonably educated on the subject. But how do we deal with adults, this minister? He's not going to go back to school. He's not going to pay any attention to us. And yet
what did he actually say? I didn't quite hear the final word of what he said.
He portrayed evolution as if scientists were saying that you bang sticks and rocks together and you get a puppy. That sort of ridiculous over the top. That's going to be a meme, that face right there.
I'm just lost for words.
Although, truth be told, the details of procreation are almost that strange. I mean, if you've ever had a child, and I mean, it could not be more alien. If we watched a horror movie, and this is how the aliens produced their offspring, it could not be made stranger than it is. That was not an anti-sex tirade, by the way. That was just...
If anyone thinks that the great majority of scientists are so utterly idiotic and naive that they think that the way you get life is by banging sticks together and stones together, I mean, doesn't it give him pause to think that actually the vast majority of scientists have a fully coherent theory that fills library shelves of volumes of books about it? If it was that simple, if we're just banging sticks together, that's not the way it would work.
But what do you do with the underlying improbability of the whole process getting started in the first place? This 747, tornado going through a junkyard and assembling a fully working 747 argument.
The first step, the origin of the first self-replicating molecule, the origin of the first gene, that was a necessary first step before natural selection could get started. And that is a step that nobody has yet solved. There are quite a lot of theories about it. We may never know for certain, because it happened a very long time ago. We know the kind of thing that must have happened. And that is a big barrier. That is one of the main questions that remains. Once that's happened, that was a fairly simple start. Once that's happened, then the whole panoply of life, the whole branching, complexifying beauty of life then gets going. We do need a theory of the origin of life. But once that starts, then everything else follows with great logic and persuasiveness.
And of course, until we get to the point where we have a good understanding, then the answer that we should give is we don't know yet, rather than pretending that we do and that there's some, godlike governing force.
Exactly. I mean, scientists are... yeah. We like to say we don't know because that gives us something to do.